Hey guys, so you want somewhere to keep your matches, right? A match safe. You want it to be waterproof so they don't get wet. Well, we can make one using a torch. Alright guys, so this is just one of those cheap torches. Doesn't work obviously, there's no batteries in it. But pretty much all I did was I took out the battery case and just put matches and the striker from a box in there. And to make it waterproof, just chucked an O-ring around there and pulled out the springs. So yeah, to show you guys how to do this, I have another one. Slightly different, not the same torch. I got this one quite a while ago. This one, so this one's a bit different. But we just unscrew it. There's a spring here, so we'll just yank that out. We can throw the battery pack out, and there is no spring in the bottom. So yeah, this will be able to hold our matches. Alright, let's get to it. First things first guys, we're going to pull out the spring. So I just got a pair of needle nose pliers. You could use any pair, but we're just gonna yank it out. Easy as pie. Okay, so that's just yanked out, and we'll chuck, we've got an O-ring here, but we'll chuck that on soon. Okay, so now onto the actual match safe itself. Yeah, I don't do anything with this. I mean, if you want to, you might be able to take that out or something. But yeah, I just leave it as is, and it's solid down the bottom there. So we got a box of matches here. Alright guys, we've got all of our matches here. And we're just going to chuck them all in the torch here. I dropped one, but that's right. Okay, so it's not really going to show up, but there we go. Got all our matches in there. Alright, now onto this and the O-ring. So we want to try put the O-ring around where my thumb is here, around the bottom, so that it stops the water getting in, like this one. So if I just unscrew this, we have an O-ring around there, which just screws on nice and tight, snug, doesn't let any water in. And I'll show you a test later showing that no water will get in there. Right, so we've got our needle nose pliers, and you just want to stick it on the end of the pliers, the O-ring. Stick those on, and you just want to kind of stretch it out. And then, stay in camera. We're just going to try and stretch it over the torch head here. If we can, should be able to. Right, so it's over. Pliers are still in. And we're just going to carefully pull out the pliers. And there we go. We now have an O-ring around the base, and you just want to make sure that's all nice and pushed down like so, and still just screws on here nicely. Alright guys, we've got our match safe here, and we've got the O-ring up tight around it, and we're just going to dunk it in the water. I don't know what you'd be doing to get your match safe this wet, unless you like took a dunk in the water. But yeah, it's always a good test, and if it works, then that's even better. Just got the towel here to dry it when we take it out. So we'll just leave it to sit in there for a couple more seconds. roll it round, get it all nice and wet, all over the place. Okay, take it out. We shall move the water. Still got the match safe here, I haven't switched it. Okay, and we'll give her a dry, just so no water falls in there or anything. Okay. Now we're going to open it. No water. It's a bit hard to tell, but you had to take my word for it. There is not a single drop of water in there. So yeah, and I quite like you can buy match safes and stuff, but I quite like having this cool idea of making your own and having it out of a torch, so it's like gives light, but then it doesn't, and then so the matches, and you know, yeah, kind of a cool thing. One last thing. These are not strike anywhere matches. I can't just strike them anywhere. We need somewhere to strike. So we've got the part of the matchbox here, and we're just going to cut off these striking pads. Just down there. And down here. You can just use one, but I always like to take two, because they can wear out and stuff like that. Alright, so we've got our two striker pads there, and you can just take your match and your striking pad, chuck it on the ground, strike, and voila, you got fire. So yeah, cool guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, kind of just a cool kind of idea. Yeah, so maybe you guys can try it out. Sweet as, thank you guys. One last thing before I go, guys. There is the slight chance that water can get in under this button here, and under there. So, there's hardly any. Like, I haven't really found much of a problem. But if you want to, you can just fill up this hole with like epoxy or something. Just like load it up, get it all nice and smoothed off. They're dry, or stuff something in there. But yeah, I don't really find much need for it. But yeah, if you want to. So yeah, I've only found like the odd drop every yeah, hardly like one drop might get through or something. See? That's just from me. That's just me pushing it. Yeah, if you push it, then, and then if we open her up, there's one drop there, right in there. But yeah, so if you want to, just fill it up with like epoxy or some other glue or something, and should be right. So sweet as guys, thank you very much.